made in those areas?
The whole world now is climate change. The whole world is focusing seriously on climate change. So I think that it's not out of place at all to discuss much about climate change. Today we're looking at flooding, we're looking at waste management, we're looking at so many things. In Ghana, the company Jospon Group have tackled waste management as a serious thing, from collection to transporting to recycling, and even signing agreements in COP28 last year in Dubai. We signed with the Swiss government a 20 million package of climate change concessions. So I think that the whole world now focusing on climate change is very, very serious. And I think the agreement that has been signed give most of the Korean companies the technology. The Koreans have the solar, the wind power, and all renewable energy that foster climate change. And I think this is very, very important to export the technology that the Koreans have to move into that. And I think referring to what Professor Gouda said about the kind of capacity that Koreans have and relying on governmental support is very, very key. What I humbly want to place on record that in business, it's opportunity. Business is opportunity. Once you have the opportunity, utilize it very well. So Korean has technology. They need opportunity to unleash it. Africa is the destination for it. So you target it up and then develop it. What I just want to place on record is that Koreans, in talking about the stable economy of what they have, they must focus on private sector. I have looked at how African leaders develop. One, it is too governmental. You have the restriction of growth. If you focus on the private sector, Korean, we look at the history from 1960, the Hyundais, the Samsung, they are giants, private sector. So this 14 billion that is being focused on export financing, I applaud it. It should be based on private sector so that you can have your private partner in Africa developing. But when you rely more on governmental sector, the development becomes bureaucracy. It doesn't develop into the next level. So I pick waste management from collection. Today I'm into treatment. I'm into so many things that are talking about. So that is the private sector being the engine of growth in every country.
All right, because we're running short on time, I want to jump right to our final question. Professor Gouda, experts point out that Korea's ODA, development assistance, as well as its economic cooperation with African nations, must be upgraded, which calls for a new approach. What strategies do we need to maintain close partnerships going forward?
Sure. Quickly, three things.